treated for it. None of my teachers.
There's a whole lot of money in this motherfucker. Boom, 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 boom. You can barely eat. Sacagawea, Sacagawea, Sacagawea. Alright. That seems too loud. There we go. Alright. I was just watching this old geezer on YouTube. Nah, he's a cool guy. And, look, I just got to get into it, brother. I might break the record for starting the most like programming courses, episode ones on the internet. But if I finish them eventually, that's all that matters, my guy. I'm just waiting for that one language to hit, and Object Pascal has been pretty close. But right now, I just want to dig into some C. I want to see I want to see, pun intended, what the hype is about. You know what I'm saying? I just want to fucking learn it. It's just like this monster that's been looming over me. I'm tired of being scared. So we're going to do it. Let's do it. Just learn C. Fuck it, brother. And then naturally we will find a web framework and then just fucking write C. I figure it's the fastest, so if I just get good at C, a web C, if I just get good at C, then I don't have to fuck with JavaScript and just write good code, and then, you know what I'm saying? I feel like more people should just do it that way. So, yeah, see, look, here you go, here's a web framework. Looks up to date. .7, hey, close enough. That's more than, that's closer to 1.0 than most other, whatever, I'm gonna stop fucking around. I really want to learn this. So I have this book here. I'm gonna poke through this for a little bit. If it's moving too slow or whatever, there's another book that I'm gonna crack into, Tiny C Project. So we should have something to just fucking dig into, you know what I'm saying, brother? Hell yeah, brother. Now, what do I want to do here? Term. I don't know how to I don't know if C even has like a LSP. Is that a thing? Probably not. But I don't know. I really don't know. But it doesn't matter. I'll just have this thing open. It's probably just installed. I have Clang. I have GCC. That should be. Oh shit. Oh, weird. That's never happened. Oh well, it doesn't matter. Let me just go home. C. I don't think that's that's not how that works. All right. All parsers up to date. Oops. Oh shit. I don't know Vim, by the way, so don't expect to learn how to get around in this. But I figure I'm gonna go all in. So I paid $50 for, I know, or you can flame me, I don't give a shit who you are, but I paid $50 for this, actually it's this thing right here. I'm not encouraging anybody. I'm not affiliated. I'm not saying go pay for it. Honestly, it looks a lot like Lazy Vim, just like with better defaults, at least for a noob like me. So I figured, fuck it, $50 for a nice, easy way to just set up better Vim. That's what it's called. But it's just like a souped up Lazy Vim. But I don't, yeah. Honestly, if you have any time or any level of attention span, more than I do. You can just set your own up. I don't think you get anything special here, but that's what I'm using. So if anybody asks, that's what this is. But yeah, aside from that, let me just get to desktop. Or not desktop. I'm on my other machine, so yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't even know. I'll just do what they say. So I'm just gonna leave it there for now. Okay, let's see what's up. 400%? Why is it? And the words don't get bigger? At 400, baby. Okay. Well, in this section, I'll introduce you to a simple program that's been chosen because it contains many of the constructs of the C language. If you already have experience, something, we won't torture ourselves. I wonder why I won't get bigger, though. That's weird. Come on, guy. Oh, well, that's... What the fuck? Even the C PDFs are kind of weird. Here we go. This may look like nonsense, but really is whatever that is, dash star mode C. Programming in C is about having the computer complete some specific task. A C program does that by giving orders, much as we would express such orders in the imperative tense in many human languages. Right. Okay, I guess it gets bigger the more horizontal, so maybe I'll just... Yeah, that should be good enough. I'm reading to you anyway, you lazy shit. All right, so programming in C is about... Oh, wait, I already read that. Okay, first example in C. This may look like nonsense, but really is something mode, star mode. Include standard lib. So I know these are header files, so .h. So that's already like a different thing, but I was aware of that, so that's not too surprising. The main thing is that this program does... Oh, it's saying... Okay, I see. The main thing that this program does. Int main. So is that like func main? Oh, wait. Oh, okay. So the type is first. That's different. Int main. Int argc. Brackets. Maybe unused. Car star. Is that a pointer? Argv. Square brackets. That's different too. I don't think I've seen that anywhere other than annotations, like above, like in Rust or in Rust. Declarations. Okay, double. I kind of like, it kind of makes sense to me to have the type first. I kind of like that. Okay, double A5. Capital variable, that's different, but maybe just convention. Ooh, you know what would be easier so I don't have to dick around with setup? I think, let me just open up open you up. Open you up, girl. Just go to Replit. And yeah, I'll just do it here. Describe an app or site you want to create. I want to write C, brother. Okay. He calls it C, brother. I'm with it. I'll help you set up a C environment. We'll create a simple setup. You can compile, run C programs. Would you like to proceed? Add support for multiple source files. Yeah. Implement basic. Yeah, all that stuff. I approve this plan. Python, baby. Oh, a compiler in Python for C? That, I guess actually that makes sense, kind of. C, which created Python, will now be used to compile more C. Some Cception. Configured C compiler environment to run Python compiler. I don't want to write Python. Oh, cool. Configured compiler environment to run Python compiler. Yes. Okay, just, you're good, man. I think you helped. You helped. You done good. You done good. All right. No. Okay, thank you. All right, imperative program. Okay, so I want to look at this. This program does arg something doing some work for size t I equals 0. So that's your iterator. You got this break here. I don't know what that is. For, oh, these are two arguments of the function. No, this is a loop. I don't know what you'd call this. For size t I equals 0. I don't know why I struggle so much reading this. It's like two different return values. Is that what we're looking at? For size t I equals 0. Some kind of break in logic or expression. What's the term there? I don't know. I less than 5. Increment the iterator by 1. Oh, so like while I is between 0 and 5, increment it by 1. And for each iteration, print element, yeah, whatever this string, tits. What the heck? Something about titties. Square is new line. I array multiply something. Imperative program. You probably see that this is a sort of language containing some weird words like main, include, for, and so on, which are laid out and colored in a particular way and mixed with a whole lot of strange characters, numbers, and text doing some work. I observe these things, yes. Come on, pal. You probably see this sort of, wait, I read that. Takeaway. C is an imperative programming language. Okay. Got it, brother. Shrink down, will ya? Oh, yeah. And how do I close you? Cool, okay. In this book, we will not only encounter the C programming language, but also some vocabulary from an English dialect, C jargon, the language that helps us to talk about C. Cool, that's what I really need to be able to talk about it. It will not be possible to immediately explain each term the first time it occurs, but I will explain each one in time. And all of them are indexed so you can easily cheat and jump to more explanatory context at your own risk. Ooh, okay. That's a fair trade-off. So I guess that's some kind of footnote. I guess I will refrain. We'll just go in order. Although I do want to go look, but what a weird book. As you can probably guess from this example, such a C program has different components that form some intermixed layers. Let's try to understand it from the inside out. Hold on, my little owl guy is not a good. He makes me laugh, but he's not good for. It's not good for this right now. Oh yeah, brother. Okay. Actually, that's probably better. Okay, as you can probably guess, let's try to understand it from the inside out, like an onion, like SQL. The visible result of running this program is to output 5 lines of text. So let me put that in here first. This must be old school. I don't even get a copy button. Oh my God. Why? Spend money on nonsense that I can't even fucking copy text with it? What is the world coming to? And it's still off. Okay, I guess it wasn't my cursor. That's annoying. Include standard H. I just want the text. Just give me the fucking text. Oh my God. Fuck me, man. Just fucking type it. Okay. Oh, I gotta start up here. So I got H, include standard IO H. Already got that one. Lib H. I don't know if I need that file, but it doesn't matter. Delete int main int what? Turn exit zigzags. Your code goes here. Where? Int main. This one has arguments. Int argc. I like that there's not like 50 trillion things popping up as I type it. That's actually a welcome break from being fucking slapped in the face with 10 trillion things. Argv, argc plus 1. Okay. So far, so good. Declarations, double A batteries, 5. Oops, 5. Equal, open bracket, 0, equal, 9.0, comma, 1. Oh God, this is going to be painful. 2.9. 4 equal 3 exponent 25 comma return 3 bracket equal dot 0 0 0 0 7 comma return close bracket break or whatever they call it. Okay, doing some work, right? Righto. For size t, I equals 0. Whoops, 0. I less than, oops, I less than 5. Maybe an increment thingamabob. Open up a function body, printf. I know what that is from Go. Element. Old school underbar, percent sign, zoo, underbar. I hope that's underbar, wonderbar. And then tits, I know what those are. I like those. A square. Oh shit, tits. Tits, square tits. Square tits is percent of G. Makes sense. I, a array of tits. Oh, can you program titties yet? I guess that's been a thing for a while, actually. And finally, yes, I did it. I've written C, brother. Return exit. Success. Return tits. Let's see if it works. If this works, square tit should pop out. Oh, nope. Gotta debug it. We got a bunch of fucking data instead. But no titties. Why didn't I get any titties? No, I'm just kidding. No, dude. See, relax. Forget it. Just relax. Okay, imperative program. You probably see this sort of language. Oh, hold on. What just happened here? Because that was awesome. I actually really like the fact that it didn't slap me with a whole bunch of shit. Okay, so what did it do? Oh, this is cool. Instead of a bunch of hash and fucking error. Compilation successful, output file, output hello. Element Z. Okay, so it is iterating over 1 through 5, or less than 5, hence we stop at 4. Okay, so element 0. Wait, element underbar, and somehow it got 0 here instead of zoo. How does that happen? Percent. Okay, so I guess percent ZU is some kind of break out of the string thing. I really can't imagine what that would stand for, but that's apparently what you get to break out for whatever this is, an iterator for an integer, I guess. I don't know. That has to be it, because that's what's there instead. Is we get, and then percent G breaks out for, where is 9 coming from? Element 0 is 9. Oh, duh. Okay, up here. Oh, so somehow this maps to weird. And then G, percent G, maps to the 9. Maps to the 9. And then we drop the float part, the decimal. So that's some kind of whole number or something. Element 0 is 9, and its square is 81. Oh, that's what this, okay. So not tits, not quite. So we're saying for this range of numbers, increment from 0 to 4, effectively, because less than 5. And that's about all I can ascertain from this. And so T is, since we don't get tits, we just get it. So T is tab. Makes sense. I think it's kind of crazy that Go still uses shit like this. If C was using it, brother, and y'all wrote that shit in 2007, you know there's some old heads. So it really is like very similar. Good God. Oh man. Maybe that's a good thing. Square is 81. Okay, so that's a tab. Its square is, and then G again. So I get G again, but now I get 81. So that's some kind of, I guess it just goes in order, like in the order that they are read. This little fucking AI is so verbose. I don't like to ask him anything. So I'm gonna ask my guy Claude instead. I just want to know what in C lang, brother. What is zoo and G and what was the other one? What are those? For printing. Used for printing size T values. Oh, so that's even a specific thing. Typically returned by size of operator. The Z modifier tells printf to expect a size T argument. G is used for floating point numbers. I could choose between F fixed point and E scientific notation. Okay, so they are formatters or whatever. Okay, fair enough. Oh, and in, so we know what in is. So new line, printf, I. Okay. So we can see what it's doing. Cool. All right, so but. Oh, and we can just do straight up notation like this, capital E. You don't really see the caps these days, at least nothing that I've seen so far. A times. Oh, so what is this one? AI? And A is, oh, A is this array. Is this an array? Is this, oh, not a box. An array in C. Okay, it's an array. Okay. I'll try not to ask. I always end up asking Claude. Claude's just so good at explaining stuff, but I got a book here, so we'll go back to it. Okay, so when all encounters C programming language, and as probably guessed from the first example, such as a C program has different components that form some intermixed layers. Let's try to understand it from the inside out. On my computer, using this program looks something like this. Getting started, element is 0. Okay, so that's what we got. Why is the copying on this so trash, though? That's annoying. 950, and we got the same thing. Okay. Getting started.c printf. Here, the printf function receives 4 arguments enclosed in a pair of parenthesi. The funny looking text between the quotes is so-called string literal. The funny looking text between the quotes. Oh, string literal in double quotes, not single. Not like JavaScript. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, pardon me. The funny looking. Oh, I read that already. Okay. Such special terms for C jargon are marked with a C as shown here. Okay. So let me highlight these. Can I do that? Just fucking forget it. All right. Indicate positions. Format specifiers. Okay, that's what they call them. Format specifiers that indicate the positions in the output where numbers are to be inserted. These markers start with the percent character. Really get annoyed. Percent character. This format also contains some special escape characters that start with a backslash, T, and N. After a comma character, we find the word I. Character I. The thing I stands for. The thing I stands for will be printed in place of the first format specifier zoo. Okay. So I goes to here, which we see is true. All right. Okay. Zoo. Another comma separates the next argument. AI, Allen Iverson. The thing this stands for will be printed in place of the second format specifier, the first G. Oh, so they're all just going in sequence. Da 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 da. Okay, I got you. Yep. So, oh wait. What I need is the whole thing. The whole enchilada. Give me the whole enchilada. Give me a whole lot of enchilada. And I just want to make a little thingamabob. Actually, I need a box. Where's my oh, there it is. Okay. Here. So this. And then this. And then this. And this. And this. And I always fucking lose the other dot. Where is it at? Fucking A. Fucking A, brother. Not that one. That's good enough. I'll get the picture. Okay, so it's just like pa, and then it's just like printing that shit out. Okay. I should be able to remember that well enough. Doink. Bitch. Alright. And then yeah, okay. That makes good enough sense, I think. And where's my oh, no, it's this one. Array. Okay. We will later explain in the argument. Just remember that we identify the main purpose of the program is to print some lines on the terminal. And then it orders, quote unquote, orders the printf function to fulfill that purpose. The rest is some sugar. Here's some sugar to specify which numbers will be printed and how many of them. Compiling and running. As shown in the previous subsection, how old is this book, dude? Fuck. Paid how much money for this? Subsection. The program text expresses what we want our computer to do. As such, it's just another piece of text that we have written and stored somewhere on our hard disk, but the program text as such cannot be understood by your computer. There is a special program called a compiler. Okay, hopefully everybody understands this. I understand this. I'm gonna meander on through that. There's some very much smarter piece of thing that translates the code into machine code. In effect, if it's correct, otherwise it'll laugh at you and chastise you. In this book, well, actually that's Rust. In this book, we will put a lot of effort into showing you how to write correct C programs that ensure portability. Unfortunately, there are some platforms that claim to be C, but do not conform to the latest standards. Ooh, we got the drama already between the C nerds, fucking dweebs, and there are conformant platforms that accept incorrect programs or provide extensions to the C standard. that are not widely portable. So running and testing a program on a single platform will not always guarantee portability. It is the job of the compiler to ensure that the little program shown earlier, once translated for the appropriate platform, will run correctly on your PC, your phone, your set-top box, and maybe even your refrigerator. That said, if you have a POSIX system, such as Linux or macOS, there is a good chance that programs named C99 or C17 might be present, and that is, in fact, a C compiler. You could try to compile the example program using the following command: C17 wall O-O for out, getting started, for the binary name, getting started.c, which is the target source file that we want to compile, and LM for no clue what that might be for. Well, let's try it. How do I get a terminal here? Get a terminal. Everything but a terminal. Chat agent, a network, object storage, Postgre, REPL TV, secrets, SSH, but no terminal. Seems somehow wrong. Seriously, there's none? Sure. Not you, Siri, bitch. Gosh, you scared the hell out of me, dude. She said, uh-huh. What the hell? Jesus Christ. I know you can... Maybe I just gotta run it like that. No, I know you can have a terminal. Hold on. I know you can, but I also know that I always have to poke around, and it's always like in a spot where I should have seen it in like 2 seconds. New file, search, hello, TER. Oh, shell. Wow, okay. And here. I guess we don't need all 3 of them. Just these. Okay, what do you want me to run? Oh, but my file's named different. So I gotta run, oh, but this is some... Is that what I run? Guess I'll ask him now. See, why is it just like immediately going into like what is it? I didn't ask you a goddamn thing, dude. Fucking chill the fuck out. Fuck. All right. What C compiler am I using? GCC, GNU compiler collection. Okay. Okay, so GCC wall O. This file is called, I'll just call it hello, but hello.c LM. Oh, it worked. Sick. All right, and then if I do, so now I have a binary and I can just run it. Ha! Man, that's a lot of fun. It's so simple. Neat. Okay, let's keep going then. Now that I have Shot of dopamine straight to the dome, brother. All right, so God, it's nice to just have it work the first time. I cannot even tell you what that does for my ADHD. The compiler should do its job without complaining and output an executable file called getting started in your current directory. Well, ours is hello. In the example line, C17 is the compiler program. Oh, yeah. Dash wall tells it to warn us about anything that it finds unusual. Oh, okay. Oh, like warn all, warn of all. A Joan of Arc. Getting start. Hold on. Getting started. Dash O, getting started, tells it to store the compiler output in a file named getting started. So we did hello instead. And the .c names the source file. Okay, so we were pretty much there. The file that contains the C code that we have written. Note that the .c extension at the end of the file name refers to the C programming language, and -lm tells it to add some standard numerical functions if necessary. We will need those later on. Oh, interesting. I wonder what that means. Okay. Now we can execute C, our newly created executable, which we did that. And we should see the same output, and we did, and we do. Whew. All right, so you might even have to up the name of the compiler in your system doc. What? You should see the, okay, oh, all right, so we don't need to do that. Install if one's not available, but we got one. This is not that bad. Maybe I will just switch to local because I don't. Yeah, I mean, that's nothing. So, yeah, let me just grab that real quick. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Chicken wing, chicken wing. Chicken wing. All right, so now, brother, did you find your mother, brother? Where am I? CD. I am, oh, WSL, okay. WSL, you can go to hell. And I actually like WSL. MKDir, McDir, C, little c, C, I, dev, ls, MKDir, C, CD, C, MKDir. This book is called Modern C, Modern C, Modern CDMO. And then C init. Just kidding. That's not a thing. What did they call there? Oh, getting started. Touch. Touch getting started. Touch getting started. C. Vim G I U. I E I U All right. And Wapat. Oh. Ooh, a mouse and NeoVim. I fucking love it. It's 2024, baby. Get with it. Tits, baby. All right, so we did this part, and then I hit escape, and then I run. I already forgot what it said here. There we go. GCC wall out. Getting started. Hopefully I don't have to prefix this with anything. Getting started. C dash LM. Fuck. Why not, bitch? It should not a command. How about this? We'll just do a new tab. CD dev, CD C, CD. Okay, so now I'm there. Do I have? I do have it. Okay, so GCC wall. Oh, getting started. Something bad to be started. Started. C-LM. Undefined reference to main. What? So what does this have that I don't have? I might as well just go through this now. Then I'll have to fucking deal with it. Templates. Oh, that's why. I need all this shit, brother. Hello. Main C. Math C. Oh, weird. Okay, so I took for granted how set up I was. That's okay. We'll do it now. Do it live. Fuck it. I'll write it. Do it live. Modern C. I want to use NeoVim, but I so badly just want to use my fucking different editor. My fucking base, fucking Sublime. What can I use? Oh, micro is what it's called. Yeah. But whatever, we don't have to do that right now. mkdir templates. I guess that's a thing too. Templates, touch, main C, math C, and math H. Cool, brother. And then, okay. In. Oh, sick. Okay. Okay, yeah. All right. How do I get in? Oh, shoot. No. Just let me into this window here. Main C. Or math C. Matheson. And give me all that. And then get that in there, brother. And then main C. Main C. Oh, yeah. Getting started C. Oh, wait. We didn't do one of these. Math H we didn't do. Okay. All right. This I really like how like papery this feels. I don't know how to describe it. The editor, I mean, not Replit. Fuck Replit, but NeoVim. How do I bounce between these two? Oh, did I do that? Or did I fuck that up? No, that's fine. Okay, so now I should be able to do those. Undefined reference to main still. Collect error. LD returned 1. User GCC. What? Function start. Game start. I'm so sick of hearing that song. Or maybe I'm not in the right not in the right. GCC wall. Oh, getting started C. But did I name it that? That's, yeah, no, I did. Getting dash started. And did I name? Ay. Whoops. Getting started C. What? There's nothing up in here, bro. There's nothing in the damn file. What have I done? God damn it. Now I gotta eat crow and go back to my replit here. C brother. Progress console. Hello. Got to hit save or something? Oh, I do, don't I? Maybe I. No, you have to save it? That doesn't seem right. WQ. Written. For it is written. Okay. LSP run command. There we go. What the fuck? This is so confusing. I think N was or control 1. Control 1. Control 0. I don't know what that did. Oh god. Close buffer. Okay, maybe, just maybe, tackle one thing. We'll tackle one thing at a time. And I will tuck my tail between my legs and go normie style, baby. Oh, yeah, nice and graphical. Oh, god, yes. Ah, my Go program. That also confuses the hell out of me. Alright, so hold on. Just give me a fucking second, brother. Shit. Like, you're perfect. Alright, so the, here, down there, WSL, yeah, WSL, you bored as hell. Open a folder. Oh, dev C, modern C, look at me. Can it be modern C is for me? Modern C. And this is why I wanted to learn NeoVim. What the fuck's taking so long, dude? Opening remote, it's on the same fucking machine. Stupid. Although I did get that weird message about it changed my IP to my WSL for whatever reason, so maybe I gotta reconnect. I don't know. Ubuntu. Yep. Dev C, modern C, okay. Alright, we're in. Do you want to install? Yes. Oh yeah, brother. Microsoft, help me out. I need it. Boy, do I need it. A pre-release version. No. Please don't. That's the main reason I don't use fucking JetBrains. It fucking pisses me off when install their early access. Why the fuck would that be the default? Pisses me off so much. Fucking JetBrains my ass. JetBrains my ass. JetBrains my ass, brother. What? Huh? Nothing. Okay, so now that I'm in here, get you up here. And at least I can, oh shit. At least I can, getting started, yeah. GCC. Clang, 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 clang. GCC. Wall G. Oh, no. Ah. Dash O. Oh, yeah. Getting started. Dash LM. Ha. Thank goodness. All right. And G. Ah, okay. We were back to where we were an hour ago. Okay, so, hey, relax. We done did it. Get down there. And there. 300%. Yep. Okay. Getting started. You should see this thing. Okay, we see that. Install a compiler. If it's not available, here's the option. We did that, or we have one. With the program in listing 1.01, we present an ideal world, a program that works and produces the same result on all platforms. Unfortunately, when programming yourself, very often you will have a program that works only partially and that may produce wrong or unreliable results. Therefore, let us look at the program in listing 1.2.1. It looks quite similar to the previous one. This may look like nonsense, but really is something. The main thing that this program does, so void main. Okay, that looks more familiar. Void main. What's up, main? Int I double A array 5. A5, double A5. Okay, doing some work. Thing we saw earlier. This is necessary in particular. What's necessary? 4. 4 is necessary. What are you talking about? Let's take a look here. How do I? Here and here. Okay, 4. Need my little pointy hand. Okay, here you are. 4 doing is necessary, and where is 4 is necessary in particular if you have a system with the Microsoft operating system. Microsoft's wait. Did I chop something off? What's necessary though? What are you talking about? 4. 2. No. Oh, the names of compilers vary. I see. Okay. This is necessary in particular if you have a system with a Microsoft operating system. Microsoft's native compilers are now catching up with C17, but I don't know about their plans for C23. Many features that we discuss in this book might not work. Okay. For a discussion on alternative development environments their Chris Welland's blog entry, 4 ways to compile C for Windows. Well, honestly, even if I was going to write C, it wouldn't be for Windows, so I just want to understand it. I don't necessarily need to get into all that. And we got the GNU compiler anyway, so it doesn't matter. If I was going to write for Windows, I'm using Object Pascal, baby. If you run your compiler on this program, it should give you some diagnostic information similar to this. Whoever made these fucking pages should be raked across the coals. Fuck this, dude. This is the cleanest fucking copy you can give me? It's fucking bullshit. For a $30 book, bitch ass motherfucker. Yeah, my gosh. That's what I get out. Fuck off. How? Alright. It's fucking annoying. It's fucking annoying. Just because it's a book about C, the fucking code block's got to be ancient as fuck too. Like it's a fucking Manning book. Boy, I'm gonna complain so hard. Okay, if you run your compiler, blah blah blah. Look at this shit. Is it? Is it any better full page? It's not. It just sucks dick. Look at this. What? It just sucks. It just sucks dick. Yeah. Let's go to the next chapter. Next cocksucking chapter. Compared to our little examples in the previous section, real programs will be more complicated. How about this? I really don't. Let's go do a little project. How about that? Where's my titles? Luckily, I have a different C book. I was ready for this whole ass. Tiny C projects. Ooh, and it has audio. Oh, hell yeah, brother. Oh, thank goodness. All right. Take a little break. Eat my granola bar, chew in your ear while you listen to the smooth AI. I don't know if this is real voice or not, but we're gonna roll with it. Okay, configuration and setup. Yeah, let's listen to this so you can get caught up. That's my excuse.
Chapter 1, Configuration and Setup. This first chapter is purely optional. If you already know how to build C code, especially if you're familiar with working at the command prompt, stop wasting time and merrily skip up to Chapter 2. Otherwise, slug it out and review the C language development cycle. Use an integrated development environment, IDE, to build code. Explore the excitement of command line programming in a terminal window, just like Grandpa did. Review options for linking in libraries and supplying command line arguments. The purpose of this material is for review, though if you've never used a command line to program, you're in for a treat. I find command line programming to be fast and easy, specifically for the tiny programs created in this book. This code is well suited for the command line environment. Still reading? Good. This chapter serves as a review when your C programming skills are rusty, or if you just want to confirm that what you know is up to par for successfully navigating the rest of the book. I appreciate that you're still here. Otherwise, these pages would be blank. And why do skills get rusty? Is it the iron and oxygen? The field of computer jargon needs to plant new terms for poor skills, something highly offensive and obnoxious to the point of being widely accepted. I'll ruminate on the topic and maybe add a quiz question along these lines at the end of the chapter. Section 1.1, the C development cycle. According to ancient Mesopotamian tablets currently on display in the British Museum, 4 steps are taken to develop a C language program. These are illustrated in Figure 1.1, where you can plainly see the C development cycle written in cuneiform.
Figure 1.1, the C development cycle, courtesy of the British Museum.
It's cuneiform, bitch.
As a review, and because neither of us knows Babylonian, here is the translation. 1. Start by creating the source code file. 2. Compile the source code into object code. 3. Link in a library to create a program file. 4. Finally, run the program for testing, disappointment, or delight. Step 4 is a rather liberal translation
Well,
on
this
my
guy's
part.
a lot more snarky than
The
the other
original
guy.
reads, "Run the program and rejoice by consuming a cow." I have also omitted references to pagan deities.
What?
These steps present a simple overview of the process. The steps are more numerous due to inevitable errors, bugs, boo-boos, and lack of cows. The following sections describe the details. Section 1.1.1, Editing Source Code. C language source code is plain text. What makes the file a C source code file and not a boring old text file is the .c file name extension. All C source code files use this file name extension. Eyeball code uses the .c extension. Naval code uses .c. Know the difference. Use a text editor to craft your source code. Do not use a word processor, which is like using a helicopter to prune a tree. Don't let the exciting visual image dissuade you. Your goal is to use the best tool for the job. Any plain text editor works, though the good ones offer features like color coding, pattern matching, and other swanky features that make the process easier. I prefer the Vim text editor, which is available at vim.org. Vim is available as both a text mode, terminal window, program, and a GUI or windowed version. IDEs feature a built-in text editor, which is the point of the I in IDE, integrated. This editor is what you're stuck with unless an option is available to change it. For example, in Visual Studio Code, you can obtain an extension to bring your favorite editor commands into the IDE. As a tip, the .c file extension defines a C language source code file type, which is often associated by the operating system with your IDE. On my system, I associate .c files with my favorite Vim text editor. This trick allows me to double-click a C source code file icon and have it open in my text editor, as opposed to having the IDE
I
load.
forgot I have a...
Section 1.1.2, Compiling, Linking, Building.
This one.
After writing the source code, you build the program. This process combines 2 original steps that only a handful of programmers at the old coder's home remember: compiling and linking. Most code babies today just think of compiling, but linking is still in there somewhere. After the source code file is as perfect as you can imagine, you compile it into object code. The compiler consumes the text in the source code file, churns through it, and spews forth an object code file. Object code files traditionally have a.o.o. file name extension, unless your compiler or IDE opts for the heretical .obj extension. Items in your source code that offend the compiler are flagged as warnings or errors. An error terminates the process with an appropriately rude but helpful message. A warning may also thwart the creation of object code, but often the compiler shrugs its shoulders and creates an object code file anyway, figuring you're smart enough to go back and fix the problem. You probably aren't, which is why I admonish you to always take compiler warnings seriously. Object code is linked or combined with the C library file to build a program. Any errors halt the process, which must be addressed by re-editing the source code, compiling, and linking again. These days, the original separate steps of compiling and linking are combined into a single step called building. Compiling and linking still take place. No matter how many steps it takes, the result is the creation of a program. Run the program. I'm quite nervous when my efforts survive the building process with no warnings or errors. I'm even more suspicious when I run the program and it works properly the first time. Still, it happens. Prepare to be delighted or have your suspicions confirmed. When things go awry, which is most of the time, you re-edit the source code file, compile, link, and run again. In fact, the actual C program development cycle looks more like Figure 1.2.
Figure 1.2, the true nature of the program development cycle. Image courtesy of the California Department of Highway Safety.
For trivia's sake, the original C compiler in Unix was called CC. Guess what it stands for? The original Unix linker was named LD. It probably stands for linked dis. The LD program still exists on today's Linux and other Unix-like systems. It's called internally by the compiler, unless the code is riddled with errors, in which case the compiler calls its friend Betsy to giggle about how horrible your C code reads. Okay, the LD program most likely is short for link editor. Please stop composing that email now. Section 1.2, the Integrated Development Environment, IDE. Most coders prefer to work in an Integrated Development Environment, or IDE. This program is software used to create software, like a toaster that makes toasters, but also makes toast and bread. The IDE combines an editor, a compiler, and a running environment in a single program. Using an IDE is a must for creating GUI programs where you can build graphical elements like windows and dialog boxes and then add them to your code without the toil of coding everything by hand.
Ooh,
Programmers love IDEs. Section 1.2.1, choosing an IDE.
D-Lang?
You don't need an IDE to craft the programs presented in this course. I suggest that you use the command prompt, but you're stubborn and love your IDE and you're still reading, so I'm compelled to write about it. The IDE I recommend for C programming is Visual Studio Code, available at code.visualstudio.com. It comes in Windows, Mac OS, and Linux flavors. Visual Studio Code can be overwhelming, so I also recommend Code : blocks, available at codeblocks.org.
That's what I
Its
got.
best version is available only for Windows. Ensure that you obtain a version of Code : blocks that comes with a compiler.
Okay.
The default is MinGW, which is nice. Better, get Clang for Windows, which can be obtained at the LLVM website, llvm.org. You must manually cajole Code : blocks into accepting Clang as its compiler. Details are offered in the next section. If you're using Linux, you already have a compiler, GCC, which is the default. Even so, I recommend obtaining the LLVM Clang compiler. It's incredibly sophisticated. It features detailed error messages plus suggestions for fixing your code.
Oh,
If I were a
really?
robot, I would insist that Clang be used to compile my brain's software. Use your distro's package manager to obtain this superb compiler at once.
Oh, okay.
Section 1.2.2, using Code : blocks. Though I prefer Visual Studio Code, I recommend Code : blocks if you're just starting out.
Oh,
Before you
okay.
build your
Yeah,
first
yeah,
program
yeah,
in the
yeah.
Code : blocks IDE, confirm that the path to the compiler is correct. For a standard installation, the path is
See this code.
Let's see this code.
ensure that this address is specified for Code : blocks.
Shut up, you hot bitch. All right, so let me just get caught up here. So that's good to know. I didn't know you could write GUIs in this thing. And what is D? I thought that was a joke when I heard that before. Hold on, brother. I'm over here writing C, and you're telling me there's a D? I just want to see what it looks like. That's what she said. All right, so home. What is this? Oh, no big deal. Just flashing info. Company secrets, brother. D-Lang? No kidding. Why is D unpopular? Does anybody use it? D? What the heck? D. Netflix, really? 2024? What? What is general purpose, static typed, systems level, C-like syntax? With D, write fast, read fast, and run fast. Really? D. It sure does look like C. So why wouldn't I write C? Actually, I'm not honestly asking that question, but well, hell yeah, I'm gonna install the D. Oh snap! Run anyway, brother. I don't even know why they bother asking. All right, so add to path. Yeah. Oh, thank goodness. You're good in my book if you're already doing that for me. I shouldn't need digital Mars. C. You know what? Go ahead and give me all of it. All right. Yeah. CD. Yeah, I guess so. Download and install Visual Studio 2019. I already have all this shit. Don't do any of that stuff. VC10. What, dude? D-Lang? What the heck? D. What is D used for? Yeah, exactly. Corny jokes I will abstain from. This list highlights a section of applications written in D. For an overview of D's differentiating features, have a look at D's overview. Sick, dude. Hold on. Let's see. How about that for a variable? Let's see. Take a back seat for a second. Let's talk about D. I wonder. I'm immediately drawn to it because it actually looks like it's well documented, and I gotta say that's a install VS 2022. I'm almost positive I already have that. I already got that, brother. Please don't install anything else here. Components, MS Build, Mago is a debug engine for D. Do what you gotta do, man. Just don't make me reboot, please. DMC Devil May Cry. Okay, cool. All right, so the last highlight, this list highlights selection of applications written in D from various areas. Oh, right, I just read that. Okay, industry, systems, research, and academia. Cool, man. Games, web apps, GUIs, OS, compilers, embedded. So it's all over the okay, so wow. See Ethan Watson's presentation. What? Oh no, wait. Remedy Entertainment successfully shipped the first AAA game to use D code for Xbox One. Oh, so it's really out here doing its thing. Slanging D. Many pure D open source projects show the rising popularity of D among game developers. Examples are the 3D game engine Dagon. Dagon, huh? Ugh. Oh wait, it's coming. This does not bode well for D. Dagon game engine. Unity? Is that what? Or some subset of it? Oh, here we go. What? Cool. How many? Naturally, you gotta see. I guess it just changes URL. 336 stars. Maybe it's new? Oh, it is new. Wow. Oh, GLSL is the new what do you call it? It's like the new scripting language for GPUs. It's like at a higher level whatever, it's the new thing. So that's cool. Okay, wow, look at that, brother. Fuck off. What? D. Dub in it. Sick, bro. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. Star. Let me send it to my 15 different bookmark apps that I maintain and rarely visit. End up just using the browser bookmarks anyway. Actually, I'm just going to put it here. But no, that's really cool. I how do I oh, here we go. D Lang. D. Okay, I should have tagged GitHub. Oh well. This looks very promising, man. I mean, I'm not gonna write. I have no interest in writing games, honestly. But the some animation stuff I do, and it's really cool to know. I mean, I would never. I have no. I would never make something that detailed. But I do need something that can do some SVG rendering in real time, and this looks like it would just like totally shit on that task, which is great news. Cool, man. Wow. Okay, so what else you got? I'm gonna go back to the web apps. That's what I'm writing, brother. It just so happens that there's an IDE for it. There's a GUI library for it. What? Do I like D? The vibe D? It even has a vibe. D's ability to combine low and high level code in one language, asynchronous features like fibers and compiled fibers. Like, oh, it's probably like it's green threads or something. And compile time function execution makes it well suited for high performance asynchronous IO concurrency in web apps. Wow, the vibe.d framework is D's flagship solution for all needs pertaining to networking and async IO. Well, async event handling. For an example, success stories see the DConf presentation mobile game server backend in D. I'm actually really psyched about this. This is awesome. Okay, so hold on a second. I cannot believe what's happening. Finally, have I found my person, aka my language, D. Let's watch. Hold on, wait. Shut the fuck up.
All the different places that D seems to be, all the different worlds that it seems to be penetrating, whether it's, the big data space or whether it's in the, JavaScript space even, and of course the embedded or the microcontroller world. But there's one place we haven't talked about explicitly that much, which is mobile, nor have we talked about the use of D in games, and I think that's all about to change. So I'd like to hand over to Stefan, who's going to tell us all about building backends for games in D. Take it away.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you had a great lunch. First of all, I want to tell you how humble I feel to be standing in front of so many experts. I wish I would be able to. I would have been able to talk on day one before all these great other presentations. So now I feel so much worse for what I'm going to tell you, because I feel like I'm one of these guys that just uses D. I'm just occasionally
brother.
On the forums, essentially, like Maxime said, whenever I peek into there, it's almost always because I have a problem and I need a solution. So the agenda of my talk is I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, why I'm standing here, and why it could be interesting for D, what I've done with it. It's going to be about a game I wrote. It's called Stack 4. In part 2, I'm going to tell you a little bit about the game. And
wait, this
in
was
part
6
3,
years ago.
The main part is going to be about the multiplayer backend that I wrote to back up Stack 4's online mode. Oops. And in part 4, this is a really exciting part, is
Well, they're still alive. 2024. Let's watch is there like a keynote? DConf day 3, day 2. Oh, this just happened. This just went down. Cool, man. I think I recognize that guy. Have I seen this before? Whatever, doesn't matter. Let's see what's cracking here. Videos. Latest. They have like the state of D. The state of D. A conversation with Dennis Corporal on his D programming language. Oh, that's the guy? I don't know, man. On his Walter Bright. That's the name that I've heard. 11 Mile, what I've been up to. You're writing D wrong. That's an hour long. I need like a synopsis on D. Why D? Getting from C to D? What's that? There's a dude, Y D Lang? There's a dude, I forget it. This guy, this dude right here. YD. 90 episodes on D. Holy hell. What is D?
Hey, what's going on, folks? It's Mike here, and I'm very excited to introduce this series on the D programming language. So welcome to the introduction here. And in this lesson, I just want to go ahead and talk a little bit about what the D programming language is. Some of you might not have even heard of it and are used to this channel showing C and C++ content. So while that's not going to change, I'm going to keep doing C, C++, and other sorts of graphics and all sorts of gaming content. D is a programming language that I want to focus on. I want to talk a little bit about why, but let me go ahead and focus on the actual language so you learn a little bit about it here.
Always got courses.
So what is D? Well, from the webpage here on dlang.org, if I zoom in a little bit, D is a general purpose programming language with static typing. It's a systems level access language, and it gives you C-like syntax. It's going to be familiar. With D programming language, you can write fast, read fast, and run fast. So fast code, fast. I really like that introduction here, and it gives a nice idea of what the D programming language sort of ethos is about. Now, just as an example here and why some of these things matter. So for example, static typing. Well, this is going to be familiar for folks in C and C++ who come from a statically typed language. That means you have to type what the actual type is, like something's going to be an integer and so on. And this provides various advantages for optimization reasons, and you just know at compile time what a type's going to be. But there are a lot of convenience things like the auto keyword in D, for instance, which allows the compiler at compile time to deduce what the type is. So it knows that this is a string or a array of characters here, for instance. The other interesting things or nice things about D is just how expressive the language is. So that's what it really means about writing fast code. We have nice modern constructs like for each, we have a standard library, we have iterators and ranges and these types of things.
Oh, whoa, his D course is free? Oh, that is the, hold on, okay. $15, I might need that help. Sick, brother. Okay, so, well, I'll let this finish.
In the D programming language that allow us to work fast and write clean code. And finally, what I'll say about it here is the language has just had some time to learn from other programming languages, as it's a relatively newer language in the sort of history of programming languages. So I just want to show a few examples where you can kind of see that, like this ability to have modules and sort of import things. There's no header files in the D language per se here. You can also do interesting things here, like by utilizing what's called a uniform function call syntax, where you can sort of just do, dot this, and kind of get these clean operations in the language. So I think looking at some of these examples just on the homepage are really nice. And other things like concurrency and parallelism were things that were thought about very early on in the language. And again, because historically how this language has evolved and learned from some of the other previous languages that were developed much earlier, you get some of these nice built-in things like a for each here, and just being able to call parallel on it and parallelize this loop essentially and make things quite easy to do here. So looking a little bit about the history, we can go ahead to the wiki page, which does a pretty good job of just talking about D-Lang. And again, giving some description about it being a multi-paradigm language. That means you can do things procedurally, functionally, object-oriented. You choose the right style or approach to solve the problem that you need here. Now, the D programming language is primarily has been created by Walter Bright, but it's had many other fantastic contributors. Andrei Alexandrescu, who did some great work on C++, has been one of the major contributors on D, and the rest of the committee that works on the D programming language, which is very active and working very hard to bring modern features and more things as we speak today. So it's a very active language, and it is used in industry, which I think is important, which the D homepage emphasizes. I know I've talked with various people at some of these various companies. You see some of the bigger names there that use the D programming language, especially for writing things like developer tools. There's been professional commercial games written in D. It really is a great language for things like game development.
Sick, brother. Whoa, hold on. That looks just... this is like a modern Lazarus for Object Pascal. This is like the downgrade. What? Well, what the fuck ever. I don't need that if I'm going to use this anyway. But I mean, it literally looks very similar.
Data science applications, building developer tools, and again, just getting things to work. That's why I like the D programming language. So I would encourage you to take a look at this compiled language D here in this series. You can go ahead and read through the wiki if you want to see some of the cool features, some things that it's about. And it's got really good interop with C and C++, which I know I've focused a lot on this channel. So as far as working with or just bringing in C code to the D programming language, that's going to be an option that you have. So depending on what types of tools that you're building, this might be something worth exploring. So just really briefly going to the uses on the wiki page, you can again see some of these applications that have been developed for the D programming language. And again, I encourage you to investigate those further. There's also professional conferences that are run on the D programming language. So that's something, again, that's always encouraging to see with languages when you want to know that you're going to adopt or invest time into something that's going to keep growing, or you want to have some confidence that it is. Anyways, I'm excited to bring this series for you on the D programming language. We're going to walk through a lot of the features here, giving you, if you haven't done any D programming, how to get started. And for the most part, if you've done some coding, you should be able to follow along. I'll try to walk you through the examples as I always do in my lessons. So if you want, or if you're already excited, you can go to the downloads page and download any of the D compilers. Again, there's the Digital Mars compiler here, DMD GDC, which is a GCC version. So if you've been using GCC and have a relatively recent version that comes with a D front end that you can use and compile code, or if you're coming from more of a Clang background, LDC is the other compiler, and you can use that as well. And this is available on Windows, Linux, and Mac. So again, it's a language that's available, and you can distribute your applications that you build on any platform. So there's really no limitations with this language, which I think is really exciting. So folks, with that said, I hope you're really excited for this series.
That's cool. Okay, so we should definitely, I should definitely, I don't know about you guys, but I'm going to save this and save. So I'll definitely check that out, but I want to see what this IDE is all about, brother. Releases. What? Where's that download at? Debugger. Little bugger. Build and run with dub. Try delaying. Install DMD. Okay, that's what I need. What's this little VS Code has a okay, cool, good. Wow. So I mean, honestly, again, the nicest part is the presentation. If it's all nice and cohesive, looks all modern. Meanwhile, I mean, not to hate, but it is a bit off-putting. But I was still gonna pursue it. But I don't even know what you call it. Object Pascal, yeah. Then like the Lazarus project, while awesome, it kind of looks like this, and you have like a lot of really old stuff, and so it's been difficult to kind of discern what's still usable and not usable, and also like if you ever heard of Delphi or Delphi, this is like the open source alternative to Delphi, but it apparently has for some time now. The open source version has become better than the commercial product that is Delphi. It's like $1,000 a year to use Delphi, and I don't know. There's all this intermixing, and some people are like, you can use Delphi with Lazarus, or they're interchangeable. Some are like, no, it's fucking not. And so that wasn't fun. But now that this is here, this is like just straight better. Awesome, man. This is okay. So which one do I need? Any of them? All of them? LLVM based. I think I want this one because it's the biggest and slowest. So I'm gonna go with LDC. This is GCC based, strong optimization, Android support. Oh yeah. Now I mean this seems obvious. So, oops. Termux. Oh, I like Termux. I used to use that. Building from source. I don't need all that. Just give me a binary, brother. I don't care. I'm fine with it. Curl. Okay, here we go. The delaying org install can also be used to install the official packages from GitHub. From a pre-built. Yeah, that's what I want. Available for Windows. There we go. Just give me yeah. I trust you, brother. Yeah, just give it to me. Download DMD and LDC. Download Visual D extension only. Cool. I'm going to keep that. Go ahead and trust all of that. Trust it. Install. Yep. Okay. Agree. Visual D. So what did I install? I guess earlier that was just DMD. DMD versus D. Is it? Oh yeah, I did do that. Now it's doing it again. But this is now the IDE. I guess before was just the compiler itself without the visual IDE. Seems like that's what's going on. Visual D. Yeah, that must be what that was. If you're starting and don't have a compiler. Okay, yeah. Visual Studio. Oh, not VS Code. Visual Studio. Okay. So let me close this. I don't need this. Um, token replace. Dustmite integration. Dustmite. Downloads. D. D-Lang. Downloads. Okay, so I got this guy. Go ahead and install that. VS Code. VS Code a la mode. It's pretty popular, 75K. Web Freak, fucking freak. And what else is here? I swear I can never. Whatever. I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it but this is a good thing because this is actually moving in the right direction at least. So, can you just fucking put it in the? Where's my shit at? Always, no. You. No, not that. There we go. Moving D to the top of the list, baby. Oh, yeah. All right, and then, so this editor, Visual Studio Debugger through native D, expressions, blah, blah, blah. Latest installer. What was the other? I just saw the other thing. Oh, the GUI library. I wanted to look at that. And then I'm going to crash out. Yeah. Okay, downloads. Leave a tip, bro. I don't know about that. Curl, install. Third party. Oh, hell yeah. I need to throw this on my Linux box on Mac. Language spec. .mobi, okay. But I don't want that. And Digital Mars. Oops. Digital Mars. No. Where did I see that GUI at? Simple install. That's not the packages. Oh yeah, Vibe. I want to check this out. And then D bindings for Raylive, Cold Byte, Game Engine. Dude, what? They already got all this stuff built out. This is so nice. Yeah, build system, better test runner. Yeah, it's not very exciting. Dub. Is this? They probably already have Dub. I find that surprising. Whatever, it doesn't matter really. Not right now. Deplug, redub. Silly. Oh man. Hazel's base utilities for deprogramming game engine in D with Vulkan. Oh, Vulkan's the one that's, I think, cross-platform, even for Metal, Apple's thing. Ray GUI D, a D port Ray GUI. Maybe that's what I was looking at. That must be it. I just want to see it. Gallery, D-Lang, GUI library. GUI libraries. Alley Cat Blues. Oh, there's quite a bit. Oh, so they got GTK, QT. Oh, nice. Wow. TCL, TK. I think that's what Lazarus had. So we're already there. Oh, this is what I saw. Yeah, D-Lang UI, cross-platform GUI. A bit similar to Android UI API layout styles, themes, Unicode, OpenGL, widgets, QML like UI definition. What in the world? Oh, for native. Ooh. And it's for Windows, Linux, Mac OS, Android. They don't have a mobile target, but if they have a web one, that's not really an issue. Go and star that bad boy right there. Get this in D-Lang, GUI, cross-platform UI. And what is this? Cross-platform GUI for D. I assume you can style this out. GitHub. I actually have no idea. I don't have any idea how these work on. I've only ever done web UI, so I don't know if that's impressive or not as like a starting point. I don't know if that's like the equivalent of just raw HTML. So maybe this is. But I mean, the elements is nice. Having the scrolls or the radials. Looks like everything's there. Tabs, accessibility, image switches, text, pros, scrollers, folding, grid. I guess I kind of answered my own question. So yeah, okay. So it looks pretty full featured, man. Okay, and then screenshots. Here we go, brother. Ooh, and coding style. Fuck, man. This is exciting. Alright, example on Windows. Oh, that was the same one. Why does it look better on Linux? The fuck? D-Lang IDE project. Oh, that's the IDE. Okay, yeah. That's actually neat. I like that. Oh, wow. What's up, man? I guess I'm into D. IRC. What the hell does that mean? I always see that everywhere. What does internet relay chat? Oh, son of a gun. I wonder how D lines up to V, because V is kind of. I've written some V, and I really like V. V is like a much nicer Go experience, but they also have I think it's in my favorites up here. It's yeah, they also have a GUI library. It's not really ready yet either. Well, I say either. Theirs is. V's is not. I asked the author, and he said, "Go ahead and use the WebKit for now." But they have I mean, they're going to have one, and it already exists. You can use it. See, they're doing the games thing too. Hot code reload. V is cool. Like I like it, and I give them big kudos because they're basically trying to have a platform much like D, where they have like everything for you. They even have their own, little Vim style editors. Pretty cool. They've already ported Doom. You guys have probably seen that. They ported Doom in V, so it'll run directly, or it'll transpile C to V and run completely in V. And the UI though, it looks pretty cool. A little bit different. I mean, it's not gonna like knock your socks off or whatever, but I like the style. So I'm curious how D is doing it, because, well, whatever. I mean, this is ready. V is not, and so let's see. It's pretty declarative. If that's what's going on here. Place on classes. And, I thought it would show me like positioning and yeah. How do you? Where's this stuff? Private. Well, that's not Buggins. Anyway, pop out menu. Yeah, I'm gonna start fucking with this. This is gonna become a D stream, all about the D. Getting into D, writing D. Just really, just handling a lot of D at the end of the day, and just really dedicate my life to D. V spacer. Oh, widgets. Okay, cool. That's what I want to see. So I like this backdrop, by the way. D-Lang UI. GUI for D, written in D. It's cross-platform. Can use SDL2 as a backend. What does that mean? I don't know. Mostly inspired by Android UI. I don't know what that means either, or I don't know what that translates to. I've never written Android UI. Actually, it's a port with major refactor of GUI library for cross-platform OpenGL-based implementation of Cool Reader app. Cool Reader app. Is he going to show what that looks like? Well, whatever. My attention span is waning, but this seems very promising. I just want to see what widgets they got. They got a spacer, edit box, edit line radio. Basically everything on that screen. String grid. Just give me a web view. I'm cool, brother. Layouts, linear, horizontal. Kind of like Tori, if they have an equivalent there. I guess I could still just use Tori, but that would make a lot of sense if I'm all about D now. Styles and themes are a bit similar to the ones in Android API. Theme is a container for styles, can be loaded from XML theme resource. Okay. 132. Blue 42. Linux build. Use mono D. XCB, X11, Windows API bindings from D source binding Windows API. Oh, here we go. D-Lang UI.all entry point. Oh, string resource dir. Append executable path. Platform instance. Okay. Sample project. Buggins. Go ahead and star that. Fork that. Fork it. We'll do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks. All right, give me that. And then, oh, that's what this is? Or uses dub. Shows tree. Didn't I download that D-Lang? I got so caught up, I can't remember if I guess I didn't download it. I didn't download it. Install DMD. Oh, I did the... I don't fucking know what I did. But I know I downloaded this, so I should be able to install it now. Give me that here, baby. Yeah. Oh, something's happening. What happened? Features that are deprecated turn into errors. Name requires key that was not configured. What, dude? Whatever, I'm gonna fuck with it tomorrow. I'm about to really fuck things up if I do now. Unless... Oh yeah, give me this one. Give me that old shit. God damn it. What do you mean? Build, release? Release, Arch, Lang. Like default. D-Lang IDE. Fucking boo, dude. Come on. D-Lang uses dub as a build tool, and it's dub JSON or dub STL. You can select DMD, LDC, or GDC compiler. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, fucking, which one was? I already did all this shit though. Fucking here. Get started with dub. DMD. Damn, okay, it's kind of hunts are pulling over. No. Don't fucking pander to me with this fucking kumbaya shit, brother. Don't do that, alright? Just be real about it, right? D home. Open an IDE, packet kumbaya. LDC. Okay, so that's what I want. Kumbaya. Kumbaya. Whatever, I'm fucking do it tomorrow. I'm gonna fuck something up. Irreparable damage. Man, this is cool though. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave that page up. Just leave all this shit up. Whatever. This is now officially a D channel. All about D. D-Lang, baby. We'll be back tomorrow with more D.